Sure.
Going live, and I will let them know.
Perfect.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm teacher Casey, and I see Rebecca said she was first and Jerry was second. Thanks for coming, ladies. Today, I am here with Monica. Hey, Monica, how are you?
Hi, guys. Great. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming. I'm gonna make my screen so I can see both you and the chat box. There we go. All right, so today we're going to talk about your very own business. I'm super excited to hear more. Gold Star Educator. So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
All right, so I am from Poland originally. I live in Mexico and Playa del Carmen. And yeah, I used to teach, I don't know, I started many years ago. I used to teach in Ireland. I used to be a lecturer at the University of Maynooth, and my life changed. And now I have my own language school, online language school.
Excellent. I love it. So what was your why for becoming an online teacher or making, my dog peeking in, or making your own school?
You know, I used to live in Ireland for 15 years, and I saw a lot of people, few people from Poland and other nations who didn't really speak English, even though they, you know, they had so many years living in Ireland. So because they stayed in their community, and also the system in Poland for teaching languages is not practical at all. You'd pass a lot of exams, but you don't really learn how to speak it. Yeah, so people who were coming to Ireland, even though they had A's in the university, etc., they were coming with zero English at the end of the day. So I was teaching something else actually at the university. Well, it was education and in computer science. And I decided to move to Mexico. And once I made a decision, I was thinking what I can do working online, teaching, because I've been always teaching. So I thought about people who need to learn English and the way I think is the best. So I started working for Chinese companies. I used to work for Dada, UUABC to start with, and then I gained confidence. This is a direct method of teaching is the best method. I also worked for a while for a Russian company. The thing is that with Dada and the Russian company, I became one of the top teachers. Actually, I was the face of the Russian company at some point. So I gained confidence that I really know how to teach, and I really love the method. So I made this, you know, this direct method. I started teaching to my own way. I found my own way. So I always had students, even when everyone was struggling at some point in Dada, I always had a line of students waiting for me. And even though they were dropping the salaries, my salary was really good.
Nice.
At the end of it. And yeah, so I made a decision at some point. Hey, I'm ready. I know how to teach. I know how to do this. There is a market for people who want to speak the language, because people always want to travel. They want to move to different places. They want to get a better job, a better paid job, etc., etc. So I started Gold Star Educator, and I started with English. Now I have English and Spanish, but I started with English direct method.
Very good. And I like what you were saying, because a lot of schools, I've lived in Japan and Germany, and I know a lot of them do teach the grammar and punctuation and things like that, but you really need conversational English oftentimes.
Well, it depends what you need it for. A writer needs to write well. Yeah, it doesn't have to speak well. So it depends who your audience is, who you're targeting, and who you feel you can help, really. Yeah.
Right.
So at some point, I do realize to teach the direct method, the best way, it's the best to be a native speaker of the language, right? Which I am not. So I knew I have loads of tools. I really know how to make top performers, other people make them top performers. So now I have native English speakers working for me. I don't teach anymore. I mean, I don't teach the students anymore. I train teachers for direct method, or I help teachers open their own business, but I myself don't teach in my school because I believe the best, the ideal way to teach the direct method is having native speakers of the languages.
Excellent. Hey, Jason, thanks for coming. Jason says hello. Let's see. Man, I'm looking at my phone here, guys. This is the questions I have for her today. So how does your direct method work? You said native English speakers.
Mm-hmm. So we teach American English. So most of my teachers are from America. And how does it work? I think most of the teachers here, I think they are familiar with the direct method. Yeah. So it's based on speaking skills, right? Speaking skills. So it's good to have the courseware that supports this idea, really. Mm-hmm. So a lot of role play, a lot of TPR, total physical response, and I believe you don't really need to have a specific material, or you can teach the direct method with a material that is already there. You just need to know how to go around it. And well, not every material, but most of it, you can actually make it work for the students to speak. The students should be speaking in full sentences from class 1. Class 1. And even if he has 0 English, he should be able to speak in a full sentence from class 1, because sentence is a unit in direct method. And yeah, it has to be very visual too. Yeah.
So you have students both that are kids and adults, right?
Yes, most of them are adults, but I have kids, also kids. Kids, I like kids because kids are your long-term students, right?
Right.
Yeah, they stay with you. Adults usually they stay with you for 1 year, and then you need to think how to keep them, because they always something comes up. They are parents, they change the job, responsibilities. So I have to say it is more challenging with adults, but I enjoy it better.
So how do you find your students, or how do they find you?
Social media, mainly Facebook. Now recommendation too. I started Gold Star 1 year and 1 year and a half ago. Yeah, about 18 months ago. And I was pregnant. Oh, wow. Now I have a 1-year-old baby. So but the funny thing is, when I started the business, after 3 months, I started looking for a teacher because I was already full.
Right.
Yeah. So it was very easy to find students on Facebook. I started a Facebook group, but I have to say it, a lot of people that are my friends, and friends on Facebook, right. Most of those people you don't even speak to, but they watch my stories and they approach me. I do stories every single day. Nice. And I think the key, I do it on Facebook because that's my favorite platform. Yeah. I think we really need to connect with ourselves and decide, what do I like? If I don't like, let's say, Instagram or TikTok, you don't have to do it. Do what works for you, what you feel best at. And I think the key is, to be honest, the confidence we have in ourselves. Yeah.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because at the end of the day, I believe all of us are good teachers, right? We do it because we love it. But some teachers have a lot of students and some struggle. And if you believe that what you're doing is really good, your service is good, top notch, then it's to do with your self-confidence. And if we're not confident, we are not out there. We're not showing people what we're doing. We're not sharing the wins of our students. We're not sharing, wow, I got the student and he did this. And we don't get testimonials. We don't ask about them for them. We don't share it with other people because we are not confident. And, and one thing I'm thinking to share is, of course, all of us, it's a job. We want to make money. Yeah.
Right.
Of course. But we really need to focus on how can I help the student? What can I do for them to make their learning process better, faster, and more engaging?
Yes.
And then everything else follows that. Money follows that too, but it has to come from our heart, and really we need to. I just learned it, not a long time ago, that it is about the helping. And then when you come from the place of, I want to help people, and how can I do it? You also stop thinking about sales, how hard it is. I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to do this. And you start speaking to your potential customers differently.
Yeah.
From a different point of view. What do you need? Okay, I can help you with this. And it's different. And just when you stop thinking selling and you start thinking helping, not only changes the way you look at it, but also the way you approach your business, approach the prospect.
So did you find it hard to start your own business online?
No. No, it just, and now I have 5 teachers. I have 100 students around, it's a little bit less, a little bit more, depending on the month. But I invested in a coach and a mentor when I started. And the minute I invested in a coach, I started my business and I followed the program. Most of it was here, mindset, some strategy, but when you get the right mindset, you come up with ideas, inspirations to do things. And then you just need to follow those ideas because they're going to take you to where you want to be.
Right.
So, no, I made, after, let me think. I think after 4 months, I started making €5,000 working 25 hours per week. Yeah.
Very good.
Because my prices are in euro, because my company is registered in Ireland. And actually, I was very afraid to raise the prices and change them from Polish zloty, because that's what it was at the start, to euro. But the minute I did that, I was students wouldn't go for it, especially if there's a war in Ukraine, just next to Poland, etc. But you know what? It's happening. Yes. You just need to. Now I'm thinking how to help them, because some people, yes, they may not have the money to afford the classes with my native speakers. So I came up with an idea that I know it's going to work, because I'm just implementing it. The first new course is going the way I invented it, and it's great. Students love it. So instead of having classes one-on-one, 2-on-1, 3-on-1, because direct method is about conversations, so I don't want big groups.
Right.
But I started thinking, what can I do to reduce the price for them, but for me not to lose the financial, but everyone wins. I started creating Facebook groups for the topics, let's say English for travel. Yeah.
Okay.
And I get a bunch of people, let's say 20 students, and I get a teacher to teach. Let's say there are 10 topics, 5 weeks, 10 topics, 2 topics per week. Okay, so there is a class when the teacher actually teaches the class, the topic, and then next day they have role play based on that. They get their own book, workbook, etc. They can prepare, and then they go on the group, they are in breakout rooms and they practice in pairs, right? So I have the big group of people.
Right.
But at the same time, I get 1 or 2 teachers for the role play to make sure he controls and he helps and he listens. So this way, a lot of people can benefit from it.
Mm-hmm.
Financially, they don't pay as much as they would per one-on-one class. That program, and it works for me because I actually within 5 weeks time I make better money too. So this inspiration came to me when I started thinking of the students, of them. How can I help them, and how can I impact more people than just 2 per class?
Right.
Help them start having conversations, and we do challenges on the group. So the first week challenge was introduce yourself. Everything that was covered: introduce yourself, talk about your hobbies, where you want to go on a holiday, or what's your plan, where you're going, blah blah blah, what you like. So all the things that they practiced during the role play, at the end they had to go live on the group and do it. So so this is about the direct method. They need to speak, and they need to fight their fears, conquer it.
Great idea.
This is just an example how we can make things happen when we actually think of a client.
No.
I know I spoke a lot. Sorry, guys.
I love it.
I hope it's helpful. I hope it will maybe give you ideas to.
So, what is your school's mission?
Now it's to have as many people as possible speak English so they can fulfill their dreams, whatever their dreams are. Yeah. Some people want to get a better position at their current job. Some people want to change it. They want to move to another country. It depends on the goal and the dream. But yeah, so just making dreams happen and impacting many people, because now my goal is to make my gold star and in 1 million plus, of course, euro company by impacting people and helping them, and also teachers, because I think here, what we think here and every day, our self-talk every morning, every day, and even the one that we don't, without opening our mouth, it makes us do something or stops us from doing something.
Yeah, I tell people that all the time. Like, I can totally talk myself into not working out the night before, or I can totally get myself psyched. Yes, my mind is so strong. Like, I can totally talk myself out of something or into something. So.
I know American mentality is different, and it's easier for you guys to think positive. I think so. Like Polish people from Poland are in generally negative, and it's a lot of work, a lot of mental work.
I understand what you're saying, though. My friend in Germany was telling me, like, you can't really tell when an American is upset because they usually just smile and accept it or whatever. So I understand what you're saying.
I love that, because that's how you make things happen. But instead of thinking, okay, I need more students, I don't have enough students, we can think the different way. And it is what you're thinking is true for now, but it's the result of what you've been thinking for the last couple of days or years, and you just keep reproducing the same results.
Right.
So instead of that, we can think, well, new clients come to me every day, yeah, and they're grateful, pay easily. And if you keep changing that, so you will be in the frequency of your goal of what you really want, and you will attract people by not just like, oh, people come to me from everywhere. It's not the magic. Actually, it is too, but you will get ideas. Oh, I'm going to post this, and you're going to do something by this inspiration of thinking about something beautiful. and all of a sudden people start contacting you, or I attract my ideal clients. People are happy to pay me. They ask me when they can pay me, and this is what I had today. You know, I love it.
I love it.
I love this. People ask me when can I pay you?
Now.
I have this girl. I'm coaching her because she wants to start her own business, teaching business. She's amazing. She has a great idea.
Right.
Great idea, very original. And today she messaged me because I do it every day. I write. I have new clients every day. My clients are happy and grateful, and they pay me easily, and they want to pay me, and they ask me. I do that. And
nice.
Hey Monika, I think next week our new month is starting of corporations. So what's the best way to pay you? I'm like, I love this. I love this.
I'm gonna check the chat. Jerry said, yes, so many of my Polish students seem unhappy or dislike so many things, but actually they end up being okay and sharing something positive later on in class. So at first when she meets them, they're a little shy and not sure.
It can be your influence, you know, Jerry, because, you know, when we are around people who are positive and want to talk about positive stuff, well, shift, yeah? So it can be your influence.
Yeah. Oh, you're making me want to go back to Poland and go see my friends. I don't know if Eva and Anna are watching, but
I haven't been there for like 3 years.
Really?
And the war now, I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit. But you know, now what I'm doing, I really want my company to bring amazing results to a lot of people. So when I make my million, I can get my parents first class flight anytime I want, and just come here, and I can do the same. So I am thinking how I can also, you know, treat people and help people. And I think and gratitude, being grateful, be grateful for every single student you have.
Yeah.
Because I just realized if we are in the kind of lack idea, oh, I don't have enough students, not enough students to sign up for my course, blah, blah, blah. It's not gonna happen. How am I going to speak to people? Hey, so you have to enroll, you know. Like, the energy is wrong. It's just the wrong place. We need to be super grateful for every single student, and for every grateful student, and every student that is happy. And so this is gratitude. I actually do gratitude every single morning.
You and I are a lot alike in some ways, Monika. When you're talking about these big goals and everything, I'm like, oh, that's me.
Definitely. You have to dream big because, well, you get what you want. So be careful with your dream. Don't go too small.
We're talking mindset. So I see there are a couple more people here. Say hi in the chat box. Let me know if this is your first time here, or let's see. I know Rebecca, Jerry, and Jason, they've been here for quite a while. Thanks for coming again, guys. And really quick, before we finish with the last few questions, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I always forget to say that, but it helps my channel so we can keep getting content out to you. So you were just talking about your students and getting results. If there are people watching this and they want to sign up and maybe become a student at Gold Star Educator, how would they find you?
They will find me on Facebook. I'm Monika Sierra, Gold Star English. Where you can find me. I have a website, goldstareducator.com. It's in Polish, but you can see my email. You can email me if you want to. I'm gonna change it to English too. Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
But there was a button at the top that I clicked and it switched it all to English for me.
Oh wow, really? No, I didn't even realize that. Maybe that's the browser, no?
Yeah. Yeah, so it was all in Polish and I liked looking at the writing, but I didn't understand it. And I saw a little button in the top right and it said to switch to English.
Brilliant. And did you use Chrome? Was it Chrome?
I'm on Chrome, yeah.
Yeah, so it could be Chrome. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, do that, guys. So, you know, it's interesting how Oh, sorry, I lost the focus. Look, this is. I love Zoom for the effects. You see,
You have a filter on.
You don't have to do makeup, anything. You just turn on the effects and you're fine.
You really have a filter for your lipstick and everything? That's so cool.
No, this lipstick actually is also real. But look, yeah,
You are so funny.
Look, this is my millionaire cup. Yeah.
Oh,
My millionaire. So a cup or a mug of a millionaire to
mhm.
remind me where I am, what my focus is,
Love it.
to make impact on so many people,
Mhm.
make this happen. And I want you to think about it, to have something, a trigger, a reminder of where you want to be and how many people you want to help. And make
Love
sure
it.
that your prices are not based on the market. Your prices are based on how you feel the price, what you think, how you feel the price.
I was just talking to somebody about that. That is a whole nother topic for another day. I was just thinking about that last night.
Advantage of the time, because
Right?
So,
I wrote that down last night to talk about. So Lisa Slowinski says hi. Hi, Lisa.
Lisa, hi. Lisa is my teacher.
Oh, hi, Lisa. She's doing awesome, isn't she? All right, so I think that is all I have for you. You are so inspirational. Your positivity is so infectious. I love it. I love how you set big goals and go for them. So guys, don't forget to check her out at goldstareducator.com. And that's it. Do you have anything else you want to say before we finish up?
Yes. So for the
Please.
teachers, I would like to say, if you guys are interested in the direct method, maybe you're teaching it or maybe you're not teaching it, and you are thinking of this type of a niche for your language school or teaching, I can help. I can help with that, and I can guide you how to better your services, because I've done it myself, and I think it's very important for all of us to really improve and improve and improve, because because when you stop, everything stops. So I have a new coach now, a mentor, a business mentor, that helps me think about how to make things even better and more. So I think all of us can improve. And
awesome. I have a coach too. I believe in coaches and mentors too. So
lovely. No,
awesome.
we need that. We need that.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me, Casey.
Thanks for coming. I'm glad you're able to make it today. And thanks, Rebecca.
I take advantage of this time, talking and talking.
It's my favorite thing to do. I love talking.
Next time, it's your turn.
What's that?
Your turn next time.
Okay. So thanks, Rebecca and Jerry and Jason and Lisa, for coming live with us in the chat box. If you're here for the replay, #replay, we'd like to say hello to you too. And last but not least, if you have questions for Monika, feel free to put them in the chat box below and I will send them off to her. So
thank you. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Yes. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you next week. Bye.